Hello guys, it's that leggy lanky guy here, and here is a review of season 29 of the minifigure series. I'm so excited for these. There's especially a few figures in here that I want to see, but let's get some of them open. Just before I rank them though, I'd like to say that I do think this minifigure series is actually one of the better ones that they've done. I don't think there's particularly a bad figure they've done. There's definitely ones I like better than others, but I do think this is a solid series. But unfortunately, I will have to start off with the football player. Come on, focus. There we go, it focused. I like the hairpiece a lot for this figure. I think the printing on him, like I say, I think it's phenomenal. That leg printing is awesome. But where it's just a football player, it's got to go at number 12, unfortunately. But I still, like I say, I think he's a good figure. So let's put him over there. Right, next place. And I think this is going to get people annoyed with me. But it's the Bobber. The Bubba Tea girl. I'm not a bigger fan of Bubba Tea. And a lot of people dislike me for that. People go, how don't you like Bubba Tea? And I'm not that big of a fan of it, just to be honest. And I think we've got a few of the guys with the food. I don't, like I say, all figures, phenomenal. There's not a bad one, but it's a ranking list, and I've got to put this one at number 11. This is where I'd put the cake dragon lady. Right here. I'd make her number 10, because the only piece that I think's amazing in that set is the brown dragon piece. But I still, like I say, I still think she's a phenomenal figure. Actually, no, I like the. I'll show you. I like the combo actually of the headpiece and the mask. I do think that's quite good. So maybe as I don't have a physical copy, I'm not appreciating as much. But she would be number 10. Right, next one now is this fella, the trumpet guy. Not the trumpet. This guy. I just think he's a good figure, but he's still not in my top. Yeah, I think the piece is amazing. I'd want about 3 or 4 of him so I could do a big band, but I do love this piece. I think this is really cool. Like I say, I think all of them have really cool exclusive pieces in this, but unfortunately, he will have to go at my number 9 spot. In my number 8 spot, I'm going to have to put the Witch Lady. Look, that is a very cool cat. I think it's a cat. It might be a weird looking dog. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be a cat. I've just got so many witches, and I like the head combo. Like I say, a lot of these dual head combo things that Lego have been doing, I think are really good. But I've got quite a few witches. I do think she's a very good one though. And I think she's just, you know what I mean? She's a witch. She looks like a good witch, but she's not my favourite. But like I say, still a good figure. So let's put her at number 8. Oh, now this is where it's starting to get hard. Right. I might regret this one, but I'm going to pick the Fish Lady. Like I say, I love these double headpiece combos when it's like a hat or like a piece of equipment submerged, and I just think That is so good. I'd love to get maybe like a couple different colours of this. Like, you know what I mean, her hair being a different colour. And maybe a few more men's version, like a few hair pieces of men with this, so we could do a whole scuba diving area. But that fish is phenomenal. Look at that little guy. I think he's just amazing. He is definitely the draw has put this figure above those. Yeah, they're not focusing. Oh well, at least it's focusing here. Yeah, this fish is definitely one who puts this character above those ones. If without the fish, I do think she'd be a little bit lower, maybe even bottom, but the fish definitely carries her. And yeah, I just think that fish looks amazing. Right, now we have to go to the unicorn princess lady, because she's very great. I like things. She looks like she could do really well in a medieval sort of area or like a fantasy sort of area. So I'm definitely going to be using her as a queen of something. But I think she's great. Like I say, another like combo with the crown. I like it. I prefer it when they used, then when they had like individual crown piece, because I always lost those because they were so tiny. So yeah, I think she's great. But she also, where is it? I've lost it. Comes with a lovely unicorn. And I just think it's cool. It's nice to have a unicorn in the collection. I probably won't collect the unicorn ones because I know there's a few sets with unicorns in it, but they've never appealed to me. So it's nice to get sort of like a cheap unicorn. You know what I mean? And I could get maybe this lady again, use the headpiece for a different queen, and just use the body for something else. But like, why is it focusing back now? Ooh, there we go. Yeah, look at that unicorn, gorgeous. So like I say, that goes in at number 7. Have I miscounted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, you go over there. Right, now it's starting to get really, really hard. Ooh, I'm gonna have to pit this guy, Trash Monster. The Trash Monster. I love that fish piece. What is it this series with good fish pieces? I love the dead fish. He's got a really cool head. I like the disgust. Oh, sorry, that's my hand in the way. Disgusting pizza box. But something I didn't think of it. I love that focus. Haha. I love that part. My phone's just trying to upset me now. There we go. Look at that. Look at that face. He's got a little worm coming out his eye. He looks like the classic pumpkin face. There's a little worm and flea on the back of his head. I just think he's really cool. So yeah, he definitely goes above, but he doesn't crack the top 4. He made top 5. He made top 5. The top 4 is where it starts getting interesting. Right. Now in the top 4. Oh, this is hard, but... And I think people might get annoyed at me at this. But I'm going to pick the Bionicle guy. Oh, dropped them. I never collected Bionicles. I never had any of it. I think my brother had a few things, so I know I have miscellaneous pieces in my collection. He's still such an... Like I say, he deserves to be in the top 3, and I'm so glad that they made him. I think he's such an excellent figure. He's got... The only thing I don't quite like about him, they went to the old Batman, like, stripe across the top, and I didn't... you know what I mean? I understood that they do that for the Batman. They used to. So it's not really my favourite part of the figure. I think that's what maybe made them lose a point or two, that they did that. But this... Come on, focus. Hey! This piece is incredible. The helmet is incredible. Like, I think the helmet itself makes it a top 4 figure. It just, the other 3, the next 3, I just think are slightly better. So let's put him in his rightful little spot there. Right. Now, I have to go the Vampire Hunter. I like how it's the old... Oh, sorry, you can't... she fell off. I'm doing terrible with this review. I love this piece, how it's the Vampire Queen. I think that's such a cool inclusion. I love it when they do these little references to other minifigures or different series in figures. So that piece by itself is awesome. But that hat combo, hair hat combo is incredible. I think They've been doing really well with these different combinations of hair, like I've just said all the previous few figures. But that weapon, look at that, guys. That is beautiful. And if you don't think it's beautiful, I don't want to know what you think is beautiful. She is gorgeous. So she definitely becomes... Does she have a better back face? Yeah, she's got a bit of a happy back face as well. We love that. And I like it that she's got a waist cape. We need waist capes back. So yeah, she becomes my third favourite of this series. Let's put her next to the Bionicle Man. Now guys, it is the top two. There are two figures left. And I don't think people are going to be surprised with my number one. But just know that it is a very close between number one and number two. Like, they are extremely close. But at number two, I have to put the robotic dinosaur. He is so cool, and I want to collect... I'm glad I actually got a second one of him accidentally instead of the chocolate lady, because I want to get a load of these guys. I think it would be such a cool, like, futuristic area where I just have loads of these guys as, like, the monsters, and... yeah, I just think he's perfect. I love all the dinosaur figures. Like, now we've got a robot futuristic one. I just think he's perfect, and I think he deserves his spot at the number 2 place. And finally, with not a lot of surprise to everyone, I'm going to go with Ronan Lloyd. He is beautiful. He is a beautiful figure. Old Man Lloyd. It's like Old Man Logan. He's just off surviving by himself. Look at those arm printing. That's gorgeous. He's got the dual molded legs. I love that hairpiece. That hair piece. I think that's phenomenal. And he just looks a bit older. Is our little boy Lloyd, if you remember him from season 1 of Ninjago. He was just a little lad trying to be his dad, and now he's a survival ninja. He's just an awesome character. So let's put his head back on so we can have the full appreciation. It gave us a few shurikens, and then we got extra, so it's nice. It gave a nice gold sword. I just think this is a phenomenal figure. I think it's the best in the series. But like I say, I do not think there's a single bad figure here. Like I say, I'm a bit annoyed at myself for accidentally not getting the chocolate lady, but I'm not quite running all the way back to town just to go and grab one figure. I mean, I would. I don't think the fiancé would be too happy with it. But like I say, I think all these figures are brilliant. I don't think there's a single bad one. I think they've all got good pieces. I think they will all look good in their own separate categories. Like, these 3 by themselves will be amazing for a city. I've got a boat, so I could use this lady around the boat to look at she's saving. Fantasful, Apocalypse, Futurism, Apocalypse, Futurism, Apocalypse. I just think this is a very good series, and I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I would like you to guys let me know which is your favourite figure in the bunch. Tell me which one you would want. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this review. I hope you can give me a thumbs up, like, and share this video around. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, guys. And I'll see you later.